And now to another news piece about relations between the real and the virtual world, one of Draxter Dupre's core areas of expertise after 50 shows. Christoph?
Antonio Di Pietro fought crime in real life, and among others made sure media baron Silvio Berlusconi didn't get too comfortable. Now he's entered SL with his value party and wants to shape the world for the better. Bill Lichtenstein of LC Media is on board with that. Here's Draxter Dupre's report on social justice in the global village of Second Life.
Former judge Antonio Di Pietro rose to prominence as prosecutor in the Mani Pulite, or Clean Hands, anti-corruption campaign in Italy. The early 90s saw the arrest of many prominent politicians and industrialists. But when Silvio Berlusconi was elected prime minister in 1994, he used his vast media empire to establish a new power elite in Italy. He blocked the investigation of his Fininvest company by spreading rumors about irregularities in Di Pietro's office with the help of his own press outlets. Di Pietro had to resign later that year. So, would a global communication platform like Second Life have made it easier to counterbalance misinformation in mass media? Di Pietro seems to think so.
Second Life is a place for direct communication, for direct democracy. I'm here in front of you with my avatar. You see me and I see you. I'm talking to you and you can ask me questions. This is a formidable tool for involving citizens in public affairs, to eliminate intermediaries and to spread the word.
Antonio Di Pietro appeared on Neverland Island courtesy of LC Media. Their CEO Bill Lichtenstein shares Di Pietro's enthusiasm about the possibilities of global communication between citizens.
What would the Cold War have been like if there had been this kind of interaction between Soviets and Americans? What would the build-up to World War II have been if Germans and Americans had had this kind of interaction?
Second Life might not have been able to change the course of history. At first glance, the world seems to be more about gambling and virtual sex than ringing about social justice. But Lichtenstein says his company saw their niche in using SL for purposes other than diversion. So LC Media's Infinite Mind radio show broadcast interviews with thinker Howard Rheingold, author Kurt Vonnegut, and musician Suzanne Vega, all appearing as their avatar alter egos. Lichtenstein says SL can help people to better understand other cultures and recounts a story where the tradition of freedom of expression in the United States became a facilitator. One day he walked into a virtual listening booth on his company SIM,
and there was a woman there from Saudi Arabia listening to a show on depression. First thing she said was, "They let you put this on the radio in the United States?"
The media landscape in the US might be more varied than elsewhere, and the concentration in one political figure like Berlusconi in Italy might be far on the horizon, but Lichtenstein says there is no doubt that in America
there is a consolidation of corporate interests. When you look at the major networks, NBC owned by General Electric, CBS owned by a major media corporation, ABC is owned by the Disney Corporation. When you call ABC News, the main number they pick up and they say, "Have a magical day."
There's no quick buck to be made with idealistic goals like the ones Lichtenstein and Di Pietro favor. In the case of SL, this can actually become an advantage. Again, Bill Lichtenstein.
Second Life is a blank canvas. In that sense, it's much more like a community than an advertising campaign. This whole idea of return on investment, I'm not sure that that should be the driving force in life.
Ah, the luxury of not having to worry about the bottom line. Typical public broadcaster. For us in the commercial media, however, well, we need to choose our topics carefully, and the nurturing guidance of our corporate parents surely helps. Am I implicating myself? I better sign off quick. For Life for You News, this is Draxter Dupre, off to my next assignment. Probably profiling a sports shoe store or something. Maybe I can score some freebies.
Thank you, Drax.
Yeah, well, I like his ambitious, serious, critical journalism, but as you already kind of mentioned, hey, don't we have something, I mean, a little more, tabloid, something, attractive for ratings and commercial, getting the customers that we really want?
Hey, how about something with gorgeous chicks at chicken shacks? Something with cool music, love, and murder.
Yeah!
Then here we go, because our viewer, Forsyth Whitfield, sent us this video as a birthday present.
all know. Swimming hole on Edgar's Road. It's full of people trying to beat the heat. Louise fried chicken in a poulet shack. Bob would hang around at the back, beg Louise to take a ride after dark. When the boss came back to get some ice, all he saw were Bob's tail lights speeding off toward Edgar's Road. Digging up Bob Johnson's yard, and they already checked the trunk of his car. Nobody's seen Louise for 30-odd days. Police say he's guilty of sin. Even his mama won't look at him. Only God knows his evil ways. Early next morning when the sun got hot, people wandered down to the swimming spot, carrying a picnic lunch to take a snack. When the folks arrived that summer day, saw tire tracks all over the place. They found Louise's apron from the chicken shack. Well, they're digging up Bob Johnson's yard, and they already checked the trunk of his car. Nobody's seen Louise for 30-odd days. Police say he's guilty of sin. Even his mama won't look at him. Only God knows his evil ways. Bob ain't got no alibi. No witnesses are on his side. He swear to God up above, Louise is the woman I love. Bob ain't got no alibi. No witnesses on his side. He'll swear to God up above. Well, Louise is the woman I love. I love her. Digging up Bob Johnson's yard, they already checked the trunk of his car. Nobody's seen Louise for 30-odd days. Police say he's guilty of sin. Even his mama won't look at him. Only God knows his evil ways. His evil ways. His evil ways. His evil ways.
Thank you, Forsyth.
And for all you others, stick with us for the next 50 episodes.
And keep sharing with us
A great second life.
Okay, so I'm totally sure he did it.
No way!
Oh, come on.
Oh, he wouldn't have loved her!
Yeah, but he took her out back. It was
For information, comments, and suggestions, visit our website, www.lifeforyou.tv.
Yeah, but I still think he's covering up. I still think he's hiding something, Christoph.
Everyone's in pain, everyone hurts from their past, but this he was real love now.
They found her apron down by the water. Okay, something happened to her. He was the last person to see her.
Maybe she was skinny dipping. Maybe she just went in the water to take a little fresher upper after a little bit of, you know,
You're so disgusting. I can't believe you said that.